Alright, here is the work plan. Let me move stuff out the way because the work plan takes up a lot of space. Excuse me, just because it's so large. Don't fall, don't fall. Okay, so this, yeah. So this is what after the pen looks like in my work planner. This is everything that happens my first week when I go to a new contract. I always write down the temperature, the bench I'm gonna be at, the person I'm training with, where anything that's got going on. Like I just turned in my timesheet, so that's good. So Monday I was at Heme and Blood Bank, then at a blood bank competency. Then I was in Heme, Blood Bank, and Micro. And then this was just Heme this day, and then I was at Blood Bank yesterday, and then Sunday, if the weather, I probably won't be at work because the weather's looking increasingly bad, and I'm not doing that. So have everything here. My badge still doesn't work. She was supposed to come give me my badge Thursday, but she never did. I have it, but it don't work. So she's supposed to give me another one. Never did. So I'll have to check that Monday. While I'm at it, so I won't forget to make sure that I turn it on. But this is for the week of the 8th through the 14th. And we are planning for the week of the 23rd, 22nd through 28th. So this is, today's the 13th, today's Saturday. So just want to know what a walkthrough looks like. So I need to make sure I get a new badge. So I got everything I need to answer. Always write down time to come in, when I go on break, and I start to write down my food, what I eat for food, when I take my lunch and when I clock out, because I have to turn in my time because we don't, we get paid weekly, but the facilities pay their people bi-weekly, so we gotta do our own. Then underneath here, I write down what I did that day. So all this is training, and when I went to Maryview Friday, I did all this training, and then these are all the stuff that I need to just refresh. My habit tracker is just my water, lunch. Well, ate my home lunch, breakfast, and then brought lunch. I didn't buy anything because I'm trying not to buy the facilities. And then my work to-do list. So, and this is more information. This is the stuff I had to do at work. This is all proficiency testing, and it has no patient information. All of those are dummy labels in there. And this is more of SOPs that I have to read and write down. Put them in my terms, so I have a quick reference guide. And then we go to, let's go back, okay. So, hematology, all the stuff I need to know. These are the instruments, stuff, how to work it in the system. These are my routines. Every bench has a different routine. So when I start to do my weekly, I actually have a thing of like what bench I'm working at, stuff I need to do. And as I do them, I check them off for myself, and then at work, so I know what's going on. Stuff that I need to know. Then this is some more blood bank stuff. This is just random stuff, but I have some more stuff I need to write down here. I haven't started my chemistry training yet, so this will be here. Coag is not really that much I have to do, but there's some the weekly clean, I need to finish writing that down so I can have that done. This is microbiology. I still have a lot more stuff I need to write down for that. I need to write down the morning routine because the AM routine is heavy, so I need to write that down. UA, same thing. I need to get that down. It's not really too much to do for UA. Serology, this is just the serology testing we do, and there is no routine to do that because this really rarely comes in. And then this is the general section, all passwords. I have a lot of stuff I need to sign into. I have a lot of equipment, a lot of LIS systems, passcodes to go throughout the hospital. It's a lot. It's a lot, but that's what that is, which is why this has a two-page spread. Then this is more blood bank stuff. This is more training I had to do. This is a 4-hour training I had to do and pass. This rest of it, this is mandatory compliance training that I had to do and pass. And then this will be another page, but that is okay. So that can go here. Then we go back to that's next week, and this is this week. So that's here. Okay, so stuff has already been labeled, so this is an extra shift because she forgot. She only gave me 2 days. I need 40 hours. So I have a Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I'm like, you gave me a bad day. She gave me off because it's the holidays. So I'm working extra shift Monday. Don't know where I'll be at, but I'll just be there. So let's see what's going on. Okay. So I have been exhausted. I have been absolutely exhausted. This is a 12-hour day. It's a 10-hour day. So wait a minute. Let me get my where we at? Come on, work with me here. I ain't got time for this. Jeez. Okay. So 12. Come on now. 12 plus 12 plus 8. 32. So this is an 8-hour day. So 7 to 3:30. Cause I need my full pay. I'm not down here just for the hell of it. So what I'm starting to do is let's use these stickers here. Because I didn't get the peach ones. No, I need the peach. Not the peach ones, but the colored ones. So yeah, I don't need to do that anymore. So extra shift, chemistry, biology. Blood bank and micro. Okay. So I'll put. Work with me here. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired. So I'll put it right here. Which means I'm gonna turn it upside down because I ain't gonna be trying to finagle everything. But that's normally where I put the weather, but only for the days that I'm working. Outside of that, I do not care because I'm not gonna be there anyway. So I normally do the weather up top. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna start doing this one because this is, like I said, because I have my mini one, but I have a tracker. So I'll do breakfast, home lunch, cafe. If I go, I forgot. What else I was tracking? Oh, water. Because sometimes it's too busy. I don't be able to get my water. Because here, you can't have your water at your bench like it was at the other place. Water, cafe, and my day shift routines. That really holds me accountable for stuff that I have to do. I don't know what's going on for that one, but for last week, I need to do the new badge, Blood Hub access. Something else I needed was it besides that. I cannot remember. But I'm going to do day shift routines here. Water, breakfast, home lunch, and and cafe. Because if I don't click breakfast, that means I didn't have a break, which means it was busy. But I doubt it being at this facility. So we have that. Days off. Payday, I think maybe that day. There's no more training going on. If there's anything that happens, so I'm off at 3:30. So at 4. In here, I doubt there's gonna be anything going on. But if it is, always go over to another day. But this has been a write down anything that happens. I guess something breaks or something isn't working, and I go from there. This is a big sticker, but that is okay. Why? Why is it okay? Because I am not working on the holiday, so it could go there. So this one will be a quick one. So I'm ahead of this one. And then pretty much once I get situated, next month, I probably won't be planning so far ahead. So I'll be a little bit more up to date, but as of right now, I do get my schedule. A month at a time. So I know exactly what's going on. If I need to have any time off or whatever, I know what I need to do. But yeah. And I hope I ain't never gotta go back to Maryville, because man, you looked at my catch-all planner, that's some bullshit. I ain't never doing that again. If I don't have to, I'm not gonna do that again. Okay, this week's priorities. I don't care about a work-life balance because it's not what this is for. I could just put down some stuff that may need to be. Start something new. Summer work list. Personal to-do list. Habit tracker. Yeah. So I think I do that there. But so far, I think it's going to be an easy contract because they are so small. Not as small as where I came from, but they do not do a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna have to get used to that. So I'm gonna hopefully be able to read a lot of books, since they don't do a lot of work that they don't have the workload that I'm generally used to. They used to, but since they was brought by a larger system, they took everything out of there and gave it to them, which I don't understand. You know, these hospitals are in very rural areas, and so just to take majority of the stuff out of them and majority of the services out of them means that people now have to travel further, and they're already an hour. Well, yeah, because a lot of women that work there live an hour away, but they're not that. I think, are they an hour from North Carolina? I think I'm an hour from North Carolina border. I'm not really sure, but I know a lot of people from North Carolina work there, so I have to be close to the border. You know, so these hospitals just always ruining stuff. Like, these people need to be able to go somewhere, and they can't do that if you keep taking resources from them and they're having to drive. But you know, we just work there. What do they care? They don't listen to us. So this is just a setup, and again, I will be showing the previous one. But like I said, this week is training, so my training schedules look like this one and this next week. But I am done, and let me put all my paperwork back in because I have to give this to my manager so she can put it in my file folder. Been a just busy week.